Why did you start like that? Like running away.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Burping?
I told you the thing is broken. We can't like do the starting soon thing anymore.
My tummy's tummy.
I thought you did it on purpose. I thought you said that on
no,
purpose.
I meant to say my tummy is gurgly, but
my tummy's
gurgly. Gurgly.
Oh, it doesn't seem to be working.
Sit down, little bubba. You're such a cutie.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. What up, Kerbo? No. Everything's broken. It's always breaking. Something new every week. Actually, this week's the same thing as last week. Which is okay. I thought everything broke. The screens just went black. You could see me like. That was funny. Did you see what the cats did to my sweater?
Sounds about right. Or that was the It's probably the dryer, dude. It gets caught. Our dryer eats clothing.
This was the cats.
It looks burnt.
The goddamn how? What part looks burnt?
The teeth of the thing.
Oh, they just look like they're missing or swallowed by dogs or
Xander.
cats.
I sure hope our cats did not.
Did you guys eat it?
That.
Did you eat it? Did you eat it? You stinky dog.
You
stinky dog.
Nick, stop. Gross. No.
See, that's gross. This is not gross, but this.
Meek.
Just saying, man. Ba-ba-de-beep-bo, ba-bo, ba-boo.
Who's a doggy? You have a hair on your right eyeball.
I'll get it.
It's on her eyeball.
Did I get it?
Nope. Now it's in the corner of her eye.
Well, I got it then. I moved it.
Poor Papa. What's up, everyone? How was your week? What happened? Tell me a cool story.
All right, so we're not done with that show yet. What were we talking about last week? The House of Usher one.
The Fall of the House of Usher or whatever.
Yeah. Pretty good. I think it's my second favorite.
I think I still like Bly Manor better.
What do you remember about Bly Manor?
The creepy lady walking around.
Nothing, basically. What else?
And the girl in the lake.
Oh, the girl in the lake.
Yeah.
Don't spoil anything.
The girl also that was like getting messed up in the head from the ghost.
You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't remember anything.
I gotta rewatch it. I remember there was a chest of clothing that was like haunted.
What?
Yeah, there was like clothing. Remember, in like a chest and like
the clothing was haunted.
Like the chest was haunted. Like,
or the clothing? Was it the wood itself?
No, I think like just whatever ghost was attached.
I think that it was the most similar to
Hill
House, but mostly just because of the house.
Mm.
It was a manor, just like Hill House was. But I don't feel like it was. It didn't catch the same thing. It didn't have the same feel.
No, like the house. What was interesting about it, right, was like a bunch of people were in that house, like talking, and it like throughout the episodes, like everyone, like different perspectives, like people were talking.
What are you talking about?
They were all sitting in like a room in that house talking, right? I gotta rewatch this. I don't know. I'm losing it.
Are you telling me that the interesting part was people talking?
No, I'm telling you the things I remember.
You just said the interesting part was this, right? That people were just sitting in a house talking throughout the show.
Yeah.
Isn't that the entire thing? Hey, Meek, we're doing a live stream right now.
Hold on.
Hey, Meek, we're doing a live stream. T, tell her to get off her phone.
Dude, my work called me because they thought I was on call, and I'm not on call.
I don't care. I was here. I heard it all.
But now I have people texting me.
It's not important. You were smiling, so it was a joke.
It wasn't a joke. I'm maybe smiling at you.
You were smiling at whatever.
Why is no one talking? It's like it's broke.
Is it broke? No, the chat's right here.
Okay, it's okay. We can wait. Thank you, Kerbo.
Wait, this chat is not working.
It was business. I couldn't help it. Patients are in need. Um, yeah, I was telling them in the chat today that it is my life mission to make you believe in ghosts.
Okay. That's a very sad mission.
Why?
Because it's just like.
Then you will finally believe me when I told you all the things that happened to
Meek,
me.
listen. I've told you this several times.
I believe that you believe. But just wait until you have something unexplainable happen to you.
Bo, just wait you. That's what you said. Bo will not wait. Can you turn off the light?
Nah, bro.
Why? Because you don't want to touch the dirty switch?
No, I just don't feel like getting up.
You're the laziest person I've ever met in my life. You're the laziest skinny person I've ever
in your life.
Yes, because you have no excuse to not barely get up off your seat and hit that switch right there. You don't have a cat on your lap. You're not obese. You don't have broken legs.
I'm starting to think they only exist for people that believe they do. Nah, bro.
It's very suspicious, right, Kerbo?
So I came up with a cool idea in the Chatty Cathy and thought that we should all pitch in and go to Penthurst Asylum together.
So think about
this. As a YouTube group.
So think about this.
And get the poop scared out of us.
Remember the time that we went to that dinner, that ghost dinner, and there were people there?
Well, you rent the whole place to yourself.
Swearing that there were ghosts.
Yeah, but that was bogus.
I understand that. But they believed.
Yeah, but that's stupid because there was nothing happening there.
I know. That's how I feel every day.
This is a scary, insane asylum that you can rent out the entire place for yourself and experience the ghost stuff for yourself. That's my new vacation goal.
By the way, I was thinking about that game that you said you want to get. You're not even going to play it.
Mario RPG?
Yeah, you're not. You're just going to buy it because you want it because of nostalgia. It's the only reason. And then it's going to sit there because you have 3 RPGs that you want to play right now already before that one even came out.
I have 2 that I own. Well, 1.5 because I've been playing one.
Yeah. Half? You're already halfway through it? No. You're probably like, what, 15 hours in it? 10 hours in it? It's like a 100-hour game.
Yeah, it's 200.
If you want a completionist though, or complete it, like, but you wish you don't.
I watch a lot of ghost videos. It's always a lot of I feel weird or I saw something off camera. I agree, but
she watches all of those.
Yeah.
Except for Ghost Adventures because they're trash.
I hate them, dude. He's such a jerk.
They're trash and like extra fake. I feel like it just.
Well, they've had several people that don't work with them anymore, basically say that Zach has falsified evidence. Like it's such bogus. I can't stand that guy. So we watched the very first episode and the very last episode at the time. This was not that long ago. And just to see like how the show has changed. And he is such a jerk. He's so demanding and he talks at people and he like tells them what to do.
Yeah, he's the 90s douchebag, right?
He really is.
Yeah.
I cannot stand him.
Like the Dane Cook of
I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
But like he's totally like one of those people that talks at you. And it just drives me nuts. I'm like, why would anybody work for this guy? That's my tummy.
Was that your stomach?
Yeah, it was Nine's tummy.
No, it wasn't her stomach. She doesn't have a stomach.
T just has to get a passport so she can come with us.
So has anyone else watched that show? I think it's pretty good. I don't know why like nobody's talking about it.
Supposedly, Sam and Colby spent a week at the Conjuring house and are releasing a video tonight with undeniable proof. Who is Sam and Colby? And where are they releasing this video?
Probably YouTube,
Oh,
right?
wait, are they people from Ghost Adventures? I believe nothing they say. And it's kind of funny because Ghost Hunters is like one of the original ghost hunting shows, right? And like we went to like a live event and we got to quickly meet them. And basically people were asking about Ghost Adventures and some of the stuff they do. And like basically ghost hunters think they're like bogus. Oh, it's not from Ghost Adventures and it's on YouTube. I don't know who those people are, but I am willing to look it up.
The keyboard did?
Where's the Conjuring house? Dude, Penhurst is supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the entire country.
Oh, there it is.
YouTubes. I watch them for entertainment. They're very dramatic. A lot of ghost hunter people are very dramatic, unfortunately. Ghost hunters are not, but pretty much every other person I've ever seen with like a YouTube channel or a ghost show, they're very dramatic.
Isn't that convenient too? That like
wait, I think I've seen these people.
They look dumb.
Ugh.
So
wait, I gotta see the thumbnails. No, I don't think I have seen them.
It's like the same exact face in
Just like
every single. Yeah. Where do they
he
look?
looks very emo.
Why do they? Yeah. Why do they look like a '90s like emo band?
He looks like he belongs in like Blink 182. Or no, better yet, what was that one with the Black Parade?
Yeah. So it's terrible. I mean, they have 10 million subscribers, so
undeniable proof.
They have 10 million subscribers, so they're not doing anything wrong.
Legit. I mean, props to them. I'm sure they're.
Yeah.
I wish I could go ghost hunting. I don't know how.
Oh my god, look at that face. Nine's doing the same face as me.
Is that Ashley? It is. Dressed up as Pippin or whoever it is. Not Pippin. Dumb but entertaining.
Yeah, I can't
my new second favorite is Project Fear, which is from it's like Destination Fear was on the same channel that Ghost Adventures is on, and the guy that runs it actually used to work for the Ghost Adventures as a camera guy, but their show got canceled, and it's rumored because Zach felt threatened from Ghost Adventures and he got the show shut down. So now they do only YouTube videos where they produce everything themselves, and it's called Project Fear. But they're like my recent second favorite ghost team.
I mean, so what you have to understand is that if you're spending money to go do these things and you're producing videos, you have to find something. Otherwise, people will not watch.
Yeah.
Something has to happen in every single episode. Even if it doesn't happen, it has to happen.
You know, a pebble or like something falls off this decrepit building and it's like, oh my God, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to, that couldn't have just moved.
Yeah.
Like there was no wind, nothing.
I think my biggest fear going into
is that you're going to be proven that ghosts aren't real?
No. My biggest fear, well, I have a few fears. Like if I were to spend the $1,200 and go to Penhurst for a night and rent out the whole place, I think my biggest fear would be that they have things planted. Like audio things or people in the building making noises to give you that entertainment factor, which I don't think they would, but that's a fear of mine. Another fear of mine would be I'd pay all that money and nothing would happen. And then
those are the opposites. They're like complete opposites.
Yeah, but like something happen like and have it be legit is one thing and
yeah, but how would you know it's legit?
I don't know. Like I would feel like I think you can tell. Like if you have a recording of something, I think you would be able to tell it was a recording. Maybe. But I would also like to think that if you heard something down the hall and you couldn't hear a person walking to and from, but I don't know.
It's to and fro.
Whatever. That would be like my biggest concern. I wouldn't say fear, I guess. Concern is that like they do. I feel like they would be caught out by now if they did stuff like that. They planted stuff because so many people pay to go there. I feel like it would be exposed and people would be really pissed off because you pay a lot of money to do it. Then my other fear, like I said, is like you get nothing. Or my third fear is coming across like people like squatting basically and like living in the place and like, coming across an actual person. That would be scary. That's my main issues. Or when they bring in psychics, dude. Oh my God,
psychics! Jesus,
I'm with you, dude. I cannot stand when like shows bring in psychics. 90% of the time, they're like, "Did someone die here?" No. We're in a haunted location,
No.
famously, and no one died here.
I have a feeling somebody was buried here.
Yeah.
In this cemetery.
It sucks because, like, I really like Ghost Hunters, and there was, like, another show that came out, Kindred Spirits, with a couple of people.
Oh, my God. That guy's the worst.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Chip
Stupid name.
Chip Coffee. Dude, I cannot get behind that guy. And it's weird because supposedly...
I'm going to become a
Ed and
psychic.
Lorraine loved him and truly trusted him, but he never brings anything like legit to the table. Like, he never says anything where I'm like, okay, I might believe this.
I mean,
he has a feeling.
I would never believe anything he said. It's impossible. Like, again, it is a show. I don't understand how people don't get this. It is a show for entertainment. Like, it's 99% fake. The locations are real, but everything that happens is fake. We have way too... If there were ghosts, guys, right? I want to tell you this. If there were ghosts with all these cameras, we would catch something. And not anomalies in digital footage. You cannot count that.
So I have a question.
I remember that day that we were watching that show and they saw something moving on the thing. And I said, Meek, I guarantee you, if I go to our cameras right now and just cycle through it, I will find a ghost. And I did. In like 30 seconds. You literally found within
like a minute, you found like almost an exact anomaly is that thing.
And I was just like, see, it's just digital stuff. Something flew by. And the way that digital cameras like basically work, right? Since this area over here isn't changing, it doesn't refresh this part of the page, right? And the lower quality, or if it's like a security camera, stuff like that, it's going to work. It's going to do that even less. So then when something actually moves through it, it then like starts reacting. And now when you're looking at things that are like in like night vision, so therefore it's using like the UV lights, which are like those like purple lights that you'll see sometimes like glowing on the camera. Do you ever see that? And
I think so.
And it's not actually like, we can't see it, right? But it's illuminating, so the camera could still see it. Like our cameras that do that. It's even worse because there's even less light there, so there's less data for the camera to see. And you'll notice this sometimes with digital cameras if you like swipe over grass, because grass has a lot of little things going on, and the camera will like get very confused when it's.
I think when you found it, it was a bug.
It was, yeah, but it was dark.
Yeah.
As well, so it got very confused about what was going on.
But let's say we rented out an entire insane asylum.
Yeah.
Just you and me.
Okay.
Would you believe it if you heard footsteps or whistling or a voice?
I would think that there's somebody there.
And you go after there and there's no one there. Like you walk toward it.
It depends. Like, it's a big ass place, right? Could the thing go away?
I don't know.
Could the person that was there...
Or if you hear a door slam next to you.
Wind
in a building with no
pressure.
wind?
Wait, hold on.
Pressure is not going to cause a door to slam.
A building that has
You're
no
telling me that you're going to walk into that place,
would honestly
have these experiences, and then walk out not believing.
It depends, Meek. You can't just say, "Oh, so if a ghost punched me in the face, sure, yeah, I would believe it." If something happened where
I'm going to go there and be like, "So this guy, he doesn't believe you're here."
Who's he? Or who are you talking to?
The ghost.
Oh.
And I'm going to be like, punch him in the face. And you get punched in the face.
Yeah, sure. I would believe it, Meek, if I got punched in the face by a ghost. If a ghost fucking punched me in the face, then I would say...
What other situation would you believe? Let's say you heard a voice right next to you.
If a ghost Naruto'd me in the butt, then I would also believe it.
What if you heard a voice like right near you?
What kind of voice?
Like a voice.
What the voice say? What the voice say?
I don't know. Does it matter?
If the voice was like, yo, I would be like,
no, you would not. You'd poop your pants.
I would pee my pants a little bit. But again, it would have to be clear. It wouldn't have. It couldn't be like. I would have to, for definitely.
Know that it's nothing else.
Yeah.
What if
you keep with these what ifs?
Yeah. Dude. What if we go into a haunted room and shut the door, and it's just us in this haunted room, and you hear something within that room?
A mouse, a rat?
No, like a voice.
A raccoon?
Or a loud bang.
Or an owl?
Oh my god.
Going.
Ooh. So Kerbo said every video is basically trust me, bro. Yeah, Xander said, yeah, if a random person could catch one with a random camera, scientists with more advanced tech would have no problem catching one on demand. Herbo said, the only reason I'm unsure, my mom said she lived in a haunted house. She never lied, even when it would make her life easier. I mean, I lived in a haunted house.
But that's the thing, right? Like, even with her, she says that she lived in a haunted house. Your parents, haunted, blah, blah, blah. Your parents are weird, though, because they go from not believing anything to then saying all these things that they believe. And then they also randomly become religious for, like, a half a year. And now they're not religious anymore.
I don't think it was so much that they became religious. It's that they, I guess you could say that, because they, like, thought that getting the priest into the house would get rid of everything, but it didn't. So, and I also find it very hard to believe that ghosts would just be afraid of
some random white guy,
and not like any other religion on the planet. Dude, like, everyone in my house experienced stuff, and yeah, my parents used to be non-believers until they experienced stuff.
You guys are gullible.
I don't know how to describe. You never went into my parents' room, huh?
I have. I never slept in your parents' bed. No, that's weird. You
never got that feeling in there,
nor
watching you?
At Lindsay's room or the bathroom, which was right in between the two rooms.
The bathroom wasn't as bad.
It was right in between the two.
Den,
literally sandwiched.
And my parents' room were like.
Or downstairs. I went downstairs plenty of times to get drinks and stuff, and there was that other room. The laundry room was down there too.
The laundry room was not my favorite, and like leading into the garage was not my favorite.
You have to understand that, like, we are scaredy cats as a people. If we don't understand something, or if there's they even talk about this in Ghost Hunters. There was the house. I remember watching this episode specifically. You showed it to me. You were like, "This is a good episode." And there was like a hallway with a chair, and they had like a chair there at the end. But they explained how, like, because of the way that hallway is set up, and you're looking this way, it's there. Your brain always like is looking for something. It's always trying to, and a lot of times you kind of scare yourself thinking that there's something there because it's like an unknown, like in the periphery.
But like
here.
Stuff in my house would happen completely unexpectedly.
I know.
Like me walking downstairs and the door opening.
And you also said that like the faucet turned on by itself, and like you turned it off and it turned back on.
No, that didn't happen.
Oh.
It turned on and I turned it off and left the house.
Nobody else was home?
No.
Your dad wasn't home?
No, no one was home. I was literally home alone. That's why I left.
You sure your other hand didn't turn on the water?
Oh my God. But it was haunted because they believe. That's not true. I didn't believe until I started experiencing stuff. Like my family all said my house was haunted, and I was the last one to jump on ship with that. Like,
oh yeah, and then they like blamed you.
Because for like ghost hunting.
You used to go ghost hunting, and they're like, oh yeah, what, the ghost jumped in your car and fucking followed you home?
I don't know. But yeah, like, I never believed my house was haunted for the longest time. Like, literally every other person in my house had experiences and complained and said the house is haunted, and I was like, you're crazy. So, I don't see anything.
I'm just still stuck on this. So you went to like Guntown, right?
I went to a bunch of
hundreds of year old ghosts, possibly, right? And they're like, they chose you.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, I'm coming with you. And then I'm gonna turn on your water on you.
No.
And I'm gonna just hang out in this creepy part of your house because this is the part that I like the most.
Yeah.
Like what? How does that make any sense?
Well, how does my parents' room creepy?
You guys say that. That's what you guys said. I didn't
weird.
feel anything. And how is it creepy? I'm just being a dumb ghost, apparently, because ghosts are like, oh, yeah, it's creepy. Okay, let me go hang out over here.
No, it's creepy because something was there.
Okay. All right.
And you got that feeling.
No, you didn't.
Oh, that was meant to be a question? Oh. I don't know, dude. I know that I didn't believe it at all. And the first time I believed that a ghost was in my house was when the faucet turned on. That's the first thing that happened to me personally.
So you left and then came right back?
I left for, I don't even know where I went, how long, I don't remember. But I left the house. And
you had like toothpaste in your mouth?
No, I was straightening my hair.
Oh, that was back when you used to straighten your hair.
And the faucet turned on.
Look at my straightened hair.
Nice. And then, then the second thing that happened to me was I was playing World of Warcraft in the middle of the night. And my closet light clicked on, and you like heard it click on, and that was like, I don't know, sometime.
And then there was that time that somebody was sitting at the edge of your bed.
No, there was like a time where like I still don't know, and I say this that I don't know if that happened like when I was awake or asleep. Like I may have kind of dreamt it, but I did have like some sort of weird experience where I felt the covers come off of me, and I woke up and the covers were off of me, like kind of cornered off.
Mm-hmm.
Could I have done it in my sleep? Sure.
Yeah.
Then I had the same night.
What's going on?
I don't know. The same night, I felt something towards the end of the bed, and I looked over and I saw like the end of the bed cover lift up and something go over its head, and it had like the silhouette of a person.
That did not happen.
So I said that this was something I thought I dreamed up.
So then you went, hello?
No, I was asleep. I think this happened like...
So you didn't even say anything.
I didn't even like react.
There was a creature gonna eat your feet.
And then it went like this and put the bed sheet back down.
I thought you saw like an indent of like a butt.
So then after that happened, I woke up the next day and I was like, oh man, that was really weird. Like that was a weird dream. And I looked over and the covers were like up onto the bed. So could they have been that way? Sure. But I had like a weird dreamy thing where I saw this thing put the covers over its head.
That's why you got to tuck the bottom of your bed in.
So the ghost can't get under it.
Your feet.
Got it.
Because they're feet eaters. That's what they're called.
Feeders. So that happened. Then also once the lamp next to my head next to the bed turned on.
Wasn't it a touch lamp though? Was it a touch lamp?
No.
A flicky?
No. It was a
roll.
Thing.
The roll.
It
one?
was the roll one. You're right.
The roll one.
So that turned on once. Then my bedroom light turned off once. Like I was sitting there talking on the phone. I thought we lost power.
Yo, that bed you had was like so high up off the ground.
Was it?
Yeah. It was terrible. It was like for like...
What does it have to do with anything?
I don't know. The ghost would have to be like super wanting to get onto that bed to be like, oh, I got... That was me kicking the chair.
What?
Or it was a ghost. Whoa, dude, you hear that? It was a ghost, man. Whoa.
I was like, I'm with the ghost. Whoa, ghost. Ghosties. Anyway, so I was on the phone and the light went off and I thought like, oh, we lost power, right? So I went over to do the whole, we lost power, let's flick the light switch, and it turned back on and I was just like, weird. And my clock never reset, so it wasn't the power.
Remember that time that like the light turned off in here and you were all like...
In here?
No, downstairs. In the house. The
No.
bedroom light, and you're like, you messing with the lights? I was like, no, Mick. And you're like, the light just shut off on me.
I don't... Oh, no, that's a hallway light. The hallway light does, like, F up sometimes.
It's broken, though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that one's messed up.
But that was, like, it went, like, on, then off, then on, then off. And I was just like, he's got to be messing with me. So I called him. I'm like, dude. I talk on the phone like this. Are you messing with me? And you're like, no, Mick, shut up. I'm like, dude, the light keeps going on and off. It's a ghost.
Yeah, it's a ghost.
I have had strange things happen, but as a typical muggle, I just ignore it and move on. Sleep paralysis. So that's another weird thing, which could, again, be coincidental, because when I lived in that house and I used to have sleep paralysis a lot, I was working like 3 jobs and going to school, so I was basically tired 24/7. So it could be that. But ever since I left that house, I think I've had sleep paralysis once. And I used to have it like at least once a month in that house.
It's because I wasn't there.
So take it with a grain of salt. It could be that, like I said, I was just overtired.
I had it once that I woke up and I was like looking up at the ceiling. I couldn't move for like 3-4 seconds, and it was pretty scary.
Yeah, dude, mine was it felt way longer. And I would get this feeling like I knew when it's so creepy, because I knew when the sleep paralysis was happening, and I would panic and I'd be like, no, like I don't want it to happen again. And I would feel my body
Look at this.
What? Oh, that's weird.
So we're getting that thing saying...
Can you skip it?
Saying that... I guess I can, then it won't play.
So... Oh, we lost the thing. So in my sleep paralysis, like I would feel my body like curl inwards, and I felt like I was going like this, and I would stiffen up, and then I couldn't move, and I had to fight my way out of it in order to wake up. And it felt like it would take me like 5 minutes to wake up out of sleep paralysis, even though it was probably like a minute or not even. But it was really terrible. I love sleep paralysis. It's great for having what? Out of body experiences. It is the weird part about it, right? Like,
Damn, how'd you figure that out?
I don't know.
That was good.
I just guessed. But like you feel like you're awake. Like you would swear that you're awake when you have sleep paralysis. Like the first time it happened to me, I was like, no, I was awake. This happened. And then when people start talking to you about sleep paralysis, you start realizing in the moment, like you're not really awake and what you're seeing is not actually there.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I saw it
It's like
once.
it's like the phenomenon of the hag, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's been like documentaries on the hag, and my dad swears that he got haunted by this entity called the hag, or he called her, did he call him the hag? I don't know. But it's like a phenomenon where like hundreds and hundreds of people around the world experience this hag dream where you're in sleep paralysis and this hag comes and like pushes on you or sits on you or walks by you.
I think the thing is like it sits on you. I think that's the...
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, he said it would sit on him. And
yeah.
The only way he could get her to go away was to swear at her. Scream. And I'm like, look, like in my dreams...
But the problem is that he wouldn't do that.
No, but what do you mean?
He wouldn't scream and stuff, you know?
Yell and swear? Actually, one is awake during sleep paralysis, but just dreaming is also taking place. I feel like your mind is active during sleep paralysis, but you physically can't move your body and your eyes are closed. I think that's a big thing that at first I didn't realize, because the first few times I experienced sleep paralysis, I thought I was awake and I thought I was looking around my room and I swore I was doing it, but then I'd snap out of it finally and you would really 100% come into consciousness and realize, okay, now I'm awake. I want to believe, but I'm just mixed. I want to believe, but until something concrete happens to me, I just won't be able to.
I agree.
Fair. I think up until the point where I started experiencing things in my house, I always wanted it to be true and wanted to experience something, but never had. And I would go to graveyards and go to these places to try to get these experiences, and I never got them except for maybe like pictures or like a phantom smell type thing, but like I never experienced it in the moment, and then stuff started happening in the house. I had an old hag, but she wasn't old or a hag. She just sat there smiling at me. Yeah, it's like a thing. I want to watch that documentary that my mom came across it one day.
I think we watched it.
No, we didn't.
I watched one.
About a hag lady?
Yeah.
I never watched it.
I'm pretty sure we watched it together. It was on like History Channel, like the only channel your parents ever watch.
Ugh.
Isn't it? It's like History and what else?
They watch a few. I don't know.
Every time we would go to your house, I would go to your house. It would be on that, like basically the History Channel, or what's the other one?
I don't know.
The one that has like those shows like Carbonaro Effect and stuff.
Excuse me, I don't know.
And what's the other ones, like all those like history shows that like
Pawn Stars?
Yeah, and we were watching. It's history, right?
Yeah, I think it is the History Channel.
Yeah. I literally said history shows.
My sleep paralysis though, they never came to me as like old hag dreams. They were like dreams that ghosts were trying to possess my body, and that's why my body would curl up, because it would be the ghost trying to like take me over.
That's
and
so silly.
Like, yeah, I realized that it was a dream. It was sleep paralysis.
Yeah, was it? Was it a dream?
You're so mean.
Was it? Was it a dream? Is that what it was? I'm just teasing you, dude. I don't care that you're dumb. I mean, you believe in ghosts. Sorry, said the wrong thing there. Stop looking at me like that. I'm just making fun of you. I can do that, right? I'm allowed. Will I get canceled? I will. Yeah, well, let me explain to you why they're fake. Let me mansplain to you.
Fake? I never said they were real. Oh. I'm just saying paranormal stuff happened to me. And I call it ghosts because that's all I know.
I believe you.
Except.
I just don't believe the paranormal part. But I believe you.
Yeah, but like I said, I call it ghosts because that's what everyone like anytime something paranormal happens, it's always a ghost, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I
Mm-hmm.
think that paranormal or things of not of the norm can happen and have it not necessarily be a ghost. There may be other explanations and things for it, but like things that in our day and age right now we can't explain or I can't explain. And that's what makes it
Well,
creepy.
I mean,
And a paranormal
the
experience.
people that can explain it are nuts.
Just put chilies in his coffee. He'd probably like it. Weirdo.
Chilies?
I don't know, like chili, like
I'm confused. What are we talking
like
about?
a pepper.
Why are we talking about coffee?
What do you mean?
What? So if we talk about coffee, that's because I'm mean? I'm very confused.
Did you give 9 her med?
I sure did. And Winry and 11.
We have a pharmacy.
Sucks. So this is now going to be the new thing I have to listen to for like the next forever until we go to this place now. She's already like freaking out about it. Before it was the thing over here in Derby, and then we went in like a month.
Yeah, but we didn't have the place to ourselves. Wouldn't that have been way cooler?
Would it have been though?
Yeah.
The food wouldn't have been any better.
No, I mean like literally no one else in the building but us.
Would it
like
have,
here's
though?
the keys, go explore this haunted place.
And then you would have done what?
I don't know, we would walk around and experience haunty stuff. You're being mean. I was suggesting a way to get revenge.
Oh, got it. I do not look forward to having to listen to this forever.
You
now.
seemed interested at first.
Yeah, but you're gonna just like bug me about it all the time. You are. I know you are. And the thing is, even if we had $1,200 to spend, we have to make it there. We have to take time off of work. We have to get a hotel.
Get animal coverage.
Like, there's so much involved. It's not like an easy thing.
That is true.
Now I'm gonna have to just like it. I do not look forward to having to deal with you being so excited about this. I'm happy that you're excited about it, but when you get excited about stuff like this, it needs to be done right away.
No, I realize
that's how you are.
We literally don't have the money.
I understand that, but that's how you are. That's what you do. I know you. I've known you for at least a year now.
There is no local places that I know of that let you go like by yourself. That's like I think that was my biggest gripe about the Derby place we went to, the restaurant, is like too many people were there.
Yeah.
And too many stupid people. And
well,
the owners were fine. The people that worked there, they were super nice.
I mean, it is the like, I don't, like you said, stupid people, but those people that were there are the general people that believe in that stuff. That is the norm. So we're kind of the stupid people there.
Yeah. But
those were the people that I make fun of.
I just mean like they were like just their personalities were a little annoying.
Very annoying. Like I could not I just had fun watching them and listening to them. That was the best part. It's just like listening to the ridiculousness. Yeah. And then that one guy that was like, I was here. I've been here a couple times. I can attest that's true. I am proof. I'm proof that it's true. That
it's like, real. Yeah, because we know you. How?
Because you were here before. Oh, okay. Go.
I don't know. Like, I feel like that would have been a way cooler experience if we were alone, though. Like, I don't need the food. I don't need the speeches. I don't need any of that. If we just had free reign of the building and got to walk around and, like, just hang out by ourselves, it would have been way cooler. You can't trust the destination places that survive of renting the place out. Why? What kind of places? You're talking about like haunted places?
Like the place that you're talking about. Literally what we were just talking about.
I think it's genius for them to do that. A lot of haunted places don't allow you to. Like we have one right here in Connecticut. It's supposed to be like can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's like a haunted asylum, same type of thing, but they don't let people in there. Like no one has ever been there. And I think kindred spirits or someone tried to get in there and they almost got in and then they were like, nope, not doing it. So I think it's super smart. If people are willing to pay that kind of money to go for one night in a famously haunted location, it is like, why wouldn't you do it? That's what I said I would be afraid of, is stuff set up to ensure you have an experience. But like, I guess it would have to be realistic enough to where you would.
It would have to be very well camouflaged and very well set up, because like, what if you have like a speaker that makes some noise or something?
That's telltale. You can tell.
Telltale.
Well, like, isn't that like a? You would be able to tell if something was a speaker, I believe.
No, you would.
No.
No.
The place has no electricity.
A battery-powered speaker, Bluetooth speaker.
Because they have a motive for making it seem haunted, I guess. But this place has been famously haunted for like almost 100 years. I don't think they really need any more motive besides the fact that they are who they are, and it is what it is.
And even if people don't find anything, and there's nothing there, because there never is, they will find something, and they'll see something, or they'll, and all of these seeing and
like
finding.
Like I said, I feel like if it was faked, people would riot. Like, if you're spending a lot of money to go there.
I don't think they would, because there's nothing in there that says in the contract probably that you
have to sign a waiver, but people 100 years ago it was still open as like a functioning asylum. But no matter what, it's entertaining. I don't want to spend $1,200 for something that's just entertaining.
I don't want to spend $1,200 plus for nothing, which is what you're gonna want to do. It's so funny. I don't know why that's funny.
Other places are not doing it because buildings might be too dangerous to go inside. Well, that is true. Like, even this place...
Derby's building wasn't that safe, in my opinion.
Even this place, I think you're not allowed in certain building parts. Like, you're not allowed in certain places because... And I think you sign, like, a contract basically saying you're not going to go there. If you go there,
you're going to get hurt.
Because, yeah, like, ceilings... But... Maybe this place is able to sustain the building and do repairs for stuff like that because they have the money. Yeah, if you go Kivox, better get poked in the butt.
I really would love to. I would love to get poked in the butt. What? What's so funny?
Confirmation bias. People who want to believe will find a reason, so they convince themselves they saw, heard, or felt something. I think yes, to a certain degree. Like I said before, these are old, decrepit buildings, so, like, there's always going to be that piece of the ceiling that crumbled down or, something creaked. I would need something more concrete than that. Like, I would need, like, a freaking voice or, like, a big, heavy door or a big, heavy slam. Like, something more substantial than just, like, a little dink or something. You know what I mean? Because even in these ghost shows, they'll hear, like, something like what do you call it? Scrape across the floor, and they're like, "Oh man!" It's like that could be a mouse.
I tend to not watch the shows because they're terrible, and it's annoying when these people say things, and I'm like, ugh, Meek, please don't believe this. Please don't be one of those people. And then you're like, come on, that one was pretty good. Come on, did you hear it? And I'm like, no, Meek, I didn't. Sure, it sounded like something, but doesn't mean that it actually was.
Haunted Nights is a pretty decent channel. I'll have to check it out. I'm like,
I'll be the judge of this.
Starved for ghost stuff because
there was a new thing. Remember I told you that what's his face one on HBO?
What?
That Ozzy's son.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I like them though. I don't want to see his family ghost hunting.
Well, no, I mean they've changed a lot since the time of
their show.
The show, yeah.
Ugh.
Wait, I was typing in decent channel. Haunted Nights or Nights?
Yeah, Nights. They're very little drama. There's another guy though that's very little drama and he's very annoying.
Wow, it's an hour-long video.
That's normal.
It's
for ghost stuff.
The problem that I have though is just like it's all super produced and like it's
That's
so
why
easy to fake.
I would
stuff.
want
Like,
us to
like,
go
legit.
and experience it.
How about this? How about we do a parody video of our house being haunted, and we do it, and we're like, we're gonna spend this one night in this house that's said to be haunted.
Like that video I watched.
The mom killed everybody in this house. It was Thanksgiving.
You're just giving it all away now.
She poisoned the thing and the turkey. Everybody ate it, and then they all died. And the previous owner said that they can hear.
Remember, like
can hear arguments of Thanksgiving. It's just one person yelling at another person, and it sounds like you're sitting in between them at the table. They get all these feelings of very uncomfortableness.
Kerbo said fair. So like, I literally watched this documentary for like an hour before I realized that it was fake. And I was like,
what was it? Why?
It was like it was a filmmaker.
Why am I itchy?
It was a filmmaker, and he was trying to like go into the paranormal route and film like an actual haunting. So he did all this research on finding an actual haunted house and footage that he might actually believe. And then he goes to that house, and then, the owner lets them stay there for a couple of nights, and they start experiencing stuff. And then it just got way too over the top. And then I started Googling like stuff about it, and they're like, yeah, it's completely fake. I'm like,
it could be called the Thanksgiving Manor, even though we don't live in a manor, but you got to call it a manor because it sounds way scarier, right?
I would love to build a
Thanksgiving Massacre.
Yeah, too cliche.
Damn it. Well, that's the point.
Yeah, I would love to build a place that is engineered to make
no Thanksgiving
of natural phenomena to make it feel supernatural without any sign of it set up because it's natural. Oh no, Life with Kivox, that's super scary. Oh God, I saw that. It was stupid, right? I was like, but it gets you for like maybe not quite an hour, but it gets you for a little bit, and you're like,
you watched it for an hour?
Is this real? Is this real? I'm like, I don't know. Like, maybe it could be legit, and then it just gets to a point where you're just like, oh God, I can't believe I thought this was real for a minute or an hour.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm sorry for you.
My tummy.
I'm sorry for you.
He literally owns the house, and they made it like 4 movies. Yeah, I think he meant owns, because I looked that up, and it was his house that he owned.
He said owns.
Owes.
Oh.
But yeah, I saw that too. Like when I Googled it, it was like he literally owned the house, and he just made up everything. It was just like, my God. It was well done in the beginning. Then it just got too stupid. I know spell grid.
It's okay. I know read good. Norse burger. No. Don't call them, please. Please don't call her.
11 can't hear us. She's deaf.
Leave her alone. Leave her. Let her live in peace.
The other day I told the vet, I'm like, she's deaf. Because she kept like, I'm like, just so you know she's deaf. She's like, don't worry, I'm still going to talk to you like this the whole time. I was like, yeah, me too.
It's too hard to forget.
It is.
Or to remember,
like,
I mean.
You want to talk baby talk to them because they're so freaking cute.
Do you see it, Logan?
No. She likes her spot. She's not sweeping. I just looked over and she went, only 3 people, quiet day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was having fun talking.
We could cut it short. I got some work to do.
I got a puzzle to do.
Of course you do.
Some Project Fear to watch.
I'm telling you, check out that what is it called? Jack Osborne show?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it doesn't even...
What if I watch it with you? We'll watch the first episode. Together.
No.
Together.
Please don't make me do that. Please, I don't make you watch stuff.
I literally want to.
No. I just found it for you. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to waste my time with a show that's fake? That I don't learn anything from. It's not entertaining.
Here, so that's all you need.
You know what I mean? It's not entertaining. It just annoys me when I see people like. I still think that's a good idea though for a video. Like we should maybe do that.
I need to write down this. So Haunted Nights, and what was the other one? Something Colby.
Sam and Scott or something. Sam and John.
See, everyone on the Chatty Cathy's thinks that this insane asylum is an amazing idea, and we should all do it and have a channel meet and greet at the haunted location. That would be so
bad. Like, you don't even get to meet and greet. You have to go there with a bunch of people, and like, you don't get to talk and hang out. You're trying to find ghosts.
That is true. And he's like, whoa, I didn't say amazing. Jessica just did. You said you would go. What are you talking about? And so did Chelsea.
I don't think T can leave Canada. She's a felon. Doesn't want to. She's a felon.
No, get out. No, she's not.
She's a felon and she can't leave.
I said I would go if it was closer. Why is distance that bad of a thing? We drive 24 hours to my parents' house every year.
Yeah, T, just add up all of those times that you have to do families.
Pennsylvania is not that far.
It really isn't. I've driven there once.
I don't know where this is. Frequently asked questions.
Yeah, but you're not that far from us. You're like, what, 2-3 hours away or something? What was it, 3 hours? How far is she? 3 hours? Okay, cool. How far is she, 3 hours?
Wait a minute.
Is she 3 hours away?
I don't know.
6 hours. But instead of coming down, you would go that way. I think for us, it's at least, like, it's still pretty far. What's the address, Meek?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to
What's
find.
The name of the place?
Oh, here it is.
What's the name of the place? First. Asylum.
Spring City, Pennsylvania.
The internet will tell me where it is. Oh, man. You're logged into my thing because it had this in the history. Wait, does that even... Do they have like a haunted thing there?
Wait, am I looking at the wrong thing? Oh my god. No, hold on.
This is like a haunted attraction?
No, I think they have that there, but it's not like...
Like for Halloween? Yeah. Like they have a thing set up? You dummy.
Oh, that's black mold. Look at... Oh.
Is it? I think it's just... Oh, yeah.
It's 100% black mold.
Did you get
and Canadian money is worth nothing. You're still in your country. 6 hours is not... That's how...
Oh my god, you're just realizing that now?
What?
Like what she said?
Yeah, I just saw it.
Jesus.
Ghost Club Paranormal was okay, but she just got a psychic full time. Use real ghost hunting equipment when making your own mock show. The only thing I have that's real is an EMF detector. 9 hours to Penhurst.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
How far is it for us?
Directions? Oh wait, that's not that far.
Not even 4 hours, dude.
Yeah, that's not that bad. For some reason, I thought
Pennsylvania's big though. It could be on the other side.
So I was thinking,
how is it 9 hours for you, T? Because like you're only like 6 hours from us.
Well, I mean, where is she? Here
in Quebec.
Quebec, right?
I don't know if she's in Quebec City.
Well, it's
Leonard.
If it's Quebec.
Quebec.
If it's Quebec, then she has to go basically through us to get there. So that makes sense.
Montreal. Oh.
Montreal. Oh, that's even closer.
QC. Yeah.
Yeah. So then she would either have to go this way on this highway all the way down, or come straight.
That doesn't seem like it would be that far.
Sorry, don't know what to tell you.
Type in Montreal QC to Penhurst. How do you go back? Oh, the back arrow up on the top, maybe.
Let's add this. Remove this. I thought I could just like click on it there. Like, can I just like bring this over?
Why add 1 hour to that?
Huh?
She said add 1 hour to that.
I don't know what's happening.
Just type in QU. Wait, no, I lied. MONTREAL, comma QC.
QC.
Enter. Right there. Yeah, 8 hours.
7.5 hours. It's like a quarter of a day. No, an eighth of a day. Eighth. No.
A quarter.
What am I doing?
I'm like,
a
what
third,
are you doing?
A third of a day.
Oh yeah, we're so bad at math.
No, I was trying to say third because I know because like the whole thing is you sleep for 8 hours, you work for 8 hours.
Got it.
You rest for 8 hours.
That doesn't happen.
But
it takes me 2 hours before and after work.
But that's the whole thing, right? So it's a third. Like a third of your day is spent working, a third is supposed to be for you downtime, and a third is for sleeping. That's what it's supposed to be at least.
Meow 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 meow.
Oh, Leonard's here. What up, baby?
I said hi to Leonard.
I didn't.
Look at
Can
my
I live,
hair.
dude? It's pretty long, hey?
It's getting long. It was this big a year ago.
Oh, man. A year?
Yeah, I cut it in November.
You cut the back of it that short?
I cut this part was almost shaved, remember?
Yeah, but that's not where you're pulling from.
This part, a lot of it was about this long.
Oh, because it broke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just cut mine, but it's getting pretty long, too. I don't know what to do with my hair, man, anymore.
Me neither. Let's go.
We gotta go? All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Bye.
I'm gonna just hang up. I'm just gonna hang up on them.